This is Jacob from EVGA. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new card that I know a lot of you are very excited about. This is the EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti Kingpin Edition. First we're going to start with unboxing the card. If we take a look at the box, we see the Kingpin name is on there. If you're not familiar with him, Kingpin is an extreme overclocker who has many 3D performance world records, many of which are with this card. Also it says, built to be the best without compromise, which is what this card is all about. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. Now we have this inner box. Right on top we can see that we have a t-shirt. All EVGA GTX 1080 Ti Kingpin cards come with this t-shirt. We also have a folder here which has the manuals for the card. So we have a quick guide. We also have the standard manual, and we have something new. This is an overclock guide that will show you how to get the most out of your card if you're overclocking, which I assume most of you probably are. Of course, we also have a driver DVD and a poster as well. Here we have a non-conductive film that will be necessary if you are using aftermarket cooling. We also have a case badge right here and a golden ticket. Keep an eye out for this inside the box. There is a cool event going on where a few of you may get a chance to meet Kingpin himself in Taiwan. So check out some more details about this at evga.com. We also have a Probit cable. This will help you use a voltmeter to measure the voltages in real time. We also have a couple of mini DisplayPort adapters here. We have a mini DisplayPort to full DisplayPort, a mini DisplayPort to DVI, and a mini DisplayPort to HDMI. We also have a USB connector here. This plugs directly into the graphics card, which gives you some more overclock capabilities, which we'll talk about how that works a little bit later. And we have a single slot bracket. This bracket will allow you to convert the Kingpin card to a single slot card with a Waterblock. Now it is almost time to take a look at the card itself, but first we have two more power adapters if needed. So now let's check out the card. Here I have in my hands is the EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti Kingpin. The first thing you may notice is this copper color. The heat sink fins are copper coated, which gives a bit better heat dissipation overall. It also has all of the EVGA ICX technology built in, which means it has an additional 9 thermal sensors which can be monitored in EVGA Precision. You also have the asynchronous fans. Each of the fans is responsible for cooling a different region on the card, which keeps all the critical temperatures in check and reduces the overall noise level. It also has full RGB on the front and back, so you have full control over the colors in EVGA Precision. Earlier we talked about the single slot bracket, so with that bracket you can convert this card to a single slot card if paired up with a Waterblock, which EVGA will have one coming soon. And out of the box, it is a dual slot card. So out of the box, you're getting a relatively compact card with ICX technology that still gives you amazing temperatures across the board. With a dual slot graphics card, you're getting more space for additional expansion cards and also better compatibility with SLI. Another unique feature is the power connector location. So on this card, it has improved cable management with these power connectors located at the bottom right edge of the board. So it looks a lot cleaner inside the chassis, also reduces the amount of visible cables that you'll see inside your case. It just looks a lot better overall. Also, you will see an EVGA EVBot connector on here, which you can use an EVGA EVBot to control various voltages and settings. We also have a USB connector here. That is where the USB cable will connect to attach directly to the motherboard to allow for even more tweaking. Taking a look at the top of the card, we have 3 BIOSes here. So we have a normal BIOS, an overclock BIOS, and an LN2 BIOS. The OC and LN2 BIOS will give you more flexibility with the GPU power target and various other tweaks for improved overclocking. We also have a connector here for an upcoming accessory that will attach to the card and give you some additional features. More details on this in the very near future. Up here we also have the GPM indicators, which you may have seen on some other EVGA ICX graphics card. Each of these indicators can change color depending on the temperature of that critical component, so you can keep an eye on the temperature in real time. Taking a look at the backplate here, it does have some of the ICX technology built into the backplate as well. That means that the backplate makes direct contact with all of the critical components via a thermal pad or thermal pads. The base plate also has this technology built in as well, so every single critical component on the card is making direct contact and is being properly cooled. There are a lot of tweaks on this card specifically for overclocking, and even more specific for extreme overclocking. There is a new 14 power phase digital power design that is more efficient. The base plate actually also even comes in 2 separate pieces, so you can remove the GPU portion and still have cooling for the VRM. And that covers just a few of the overclocking features on this card. A lot of the features that Kingpin himself needs in order to break 3D world records are built into this card. And one last kind of key feature on this card is that it will ship with a guaranteed overclock of 2025 megahertz, which means we guarantee you'll be able to overclock to at least 2025 megahertz, and we expect that most will be able to overclock even higher. And there you have it, a look at the EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti Kingpin. For more information on this product, please visit the EVGA website at www.evga.com/Kingpin. Thanks again, we'll see you next time.